Hello everyone, it's Nick as in, of course, lovely decaffeinated coffee. Nearly said it wrong there, but yeah, I'm here at Sudbury train station here, and I can flick over station. This is how small it is actually. You can see the track here. It's only one track, and this is where this particular train will be heading. I haven't been on this track for a long time. Beautiful flowers around the area. You've even got a bike shed there as well. So on the train to March. So yeah, we should be arriving there soon. We've got the 26 minutes past 6 at Sudbury, and I've just got to pay the driver for the long trip to Cambridge, and we had to go into the next carriage because it's a short platform, so that meant the doors in the previous carriage were not open, so that's why we had to go into the next carriage. So yeah, it was just amazing sort of experience that we've had today. It's the first time I've been on this train for a long time, so let's have a look outside the window with a click. We're off to Viewers now. This is past Mandatory, where we changed at March, where we started off in Sudbury. Look at the riverside here, it's beautiful tonight. It really is, isn't it?
Water has come back, guys.
Wow.
The water has come back to the ocean.
Strawberry's tuning in and filming for our channel. She's watching Touring With Us as well, as you lot as well. So remember where you see this. In the remembrance of Touring With Us. Well, this is not very interesting. Well, good morning if you are watching it on a morning basis. It's 13 minutes past 11 a.m. my time here. I don't know what time it is your time, but of course, if you're watching in the morning, whatever morning you are at, massive hello to you. I'm Nick, as in Lovely Decafinated Latte, which is my new stage name, formerly known as Lovely Coffee. And of course, it is 23.3 degrees in my room. And of course, if I make the odd sort of stumble here and there, not because of my brain issue, but of course, it's something to do with an accident that recently happened in Bury Edmonds. But yeah, it's because I lost my balance, you know, as you do when you get to a certain age, and you just, well, basically your mind just wanders all over the place. But yeah, let's move on. And of course, this is the tail end of the video that you just witnessed. Saturday, the 3rd of September 2022, which of course is the recording date of this particular speech that I'm doing now, and the actual recording date of the video was yesterday from this very day, which is or was Friday the 2nd of September 2022. What a great visit to Sudbury. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do a live there which we had originally planned, but we also didn't get a opportunity to return on a bus back to Bury. Instead, we decided to actually venture on a train and see how we got on with it by going from Sudbury to Marks Tay, and then from Marks Tay we eventually got an Ipswich train that took us directly to Ipswich. That is what we desperately wanted, rather than changing 3 or 4 times. But yeah, we changed at Ipswich for the last time, and then of course went straight from Ipswich to Cambridge. And what a journey it was. But of course it was an exciting journey, fun, and I was ending up sort of dancing on the train. Well, almost. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you all for watching the video today. And what you just witnessed basically was, of course, the train heading towards Bures. Well, actually, there's a stop before that called Chapel Wake Colne, I think it's called. So that's the stop beforehand, Chapel Wake Colne, okay, before Bures. And I forgot to mention that on the video. So I do apologise about that if I've made the odd mistake. It's because when you're doing it as you're going, you tend to forget the sort of stops. It's a scenario where I haven't actually been on that route for a long time. So that is why you tend to sort of forget the stops that you ventured on. But when I first used that route myself with a friend a few years back, in probably 2013, when we did freelance videos, what we did do is go on that route, and there used to be just one train. It didn't used to be a long train like it was that you just saw there, pulling into the Sudbury station. That's just recent, by the way, and it's apparently, according to someone that studies trains and someone we met on the trade, that they're all sort of electric trains rather than diesel now. The diesel trains are just completely out of use now, according to that guy. But how true that is, let us know in the comment, in the comments as well as the comment. So please, if you are very much a lover of trains, or you are a train driver, or you're a staff member that knows about that, find out if that is true, that they are no longer diesel anymore, just electric. But yeah, maybe some trains are still sort of powered on diesel. I don't know how true that is. Depends on the company, I reckon. But maybe they can switch to both on some sort of company trains. I don't know. But be aware of the strikes, because they are taking place on the 16th and 17th of September, just to let everyone know. But you know, some people have booked holidays and got to do other arrangements for some unfortunate reason. But of course, for those people who are for the strikes, then they might have an opposite view. So yes, it was interesting, because you know, when we used to have just one train, and it used to be a very rattly train, that probably was a diesel train, and it used to be quite rattly. And I'm sure I've got a video somewhere of being on the train for the first time, you know, using that route, and how rattly the trains were at the time. You won't see those kind of trains ever again in the not too much distance future either. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Sorry if my speech is not as great as it normally is. It's because my rib cage is not great at the moment, so I had to be extra careful, because I'm in a sitting position where it's still painful. But anyway, if it lasts any longer, then I'll have to get it checked over. But that's another thing altogether. My name's been Nick. Yeah, my name's been Nick, by the way. And of course, thank you very much for checking in on Touring With Us. And I'm thinking of a slogan to use for the actual channel, and it might be quite interesting. Yes, I'm just waking up here on a Saturday, and I should be heading downtown shortly. But yeah, we had planned for a live, but it didn't happen because of the short space of time that we had in. Sudbury. Maybe another time we'll be able to do that, and we'll possibly plan for it. But sorry if I've witted on too much on this particular note. And yes, touring with us, sorry I had to stretch there with my ribs, has got some change here that we've all kind of like contributed. I haven't got the right word. Contributed is the right word, actually. Yeah. Oh, that was painful there. But yeah, anyway, yeah. That was just a touring with us, and my many thanks to donators coming from Julian I can't say the word, Julian Spoons, otherwise known as plum, apparently. That's a fruit, by the way, just in case anyone's thinking that it's an idiot, but it's not. And of course from Strawberry, who has also donated to touring with us. And she's got her own channel as well. Strawberry's got her own channel, if you want to check that out as well. So yeah, that, my all-weather friend, is just about it for now. But of course, till next time, do take care of yourselves, and most importantly each other, and hit that notification button so you know when we go live, and it will just go bing on your phones. And do comment on our lives when we do updates in particular. Okay, I will probably do an update shortly on the channel when I eventually wake up. Hopefully I do, because I'm not fully awake at the moment. I don't know what is happening today, but of course I'm sure I'm going to be notified at some point today what is happening for a Saturday stroll. But of course, yeah, you just never know until the day what is going to be happening. But until then, you take care of yourselves, and most importantly each other. From myself, Nick, as in lovely Decafinated Latte. I said that perfectly, didn't I? It's a goodbye. I look quite well, don't I? But of course I'm not really feeling it on my left hand side of my rib cage here. I think I've sort of fractured it a little bit as I fell on that particular occasion. But yeah, it's making my voice sound a bit strange a little bit in places. So I do apologise about that. Okay, and do let us know, by the way, just before you hang off or watch something else, that of course, do check out our signals. Let us know if the signal is okay. We did a live recently, well I did anyway, for a solo at the leisure centre at night. Nobody ever does a late night live, and Kay Payne, I think, was one of the people that was tuned in. So Kay Payne, thank you very much for being a long time supporter of the channel, as well as a few others as well, up and down, leaps and bounds, things like that. I'm sure most of you will come back, for those people that have disappeared a little bit and then come back, that kind of thing. But anyway, I'm going to leave that racing through your mind right now. And all the best to you all, and have yourself a lovely weekend, or the rest of the weekend. And we hope you have a nice one.